Tulsa Remote program brings in folks from all around the country to work remotely here in our city. Many of them have chosen to remain in Tulsa. We love that and get heavily involved in the community. That includes Tom Harris, our guest today. Tom moved to Tulsa from 2021 from Virginia, born and raised in Sacramento, now has an art project that is helping to shine a bit of light on one of Tulsa's most historic neighborhoods. Tom, I understand that your background is actually in engineering. You have launched this photography business. Now you've started this art project called the Greenwood Photography Project. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so since moving here to Tulsa and just learning more about Greenwood, I really thought it was kind of just as my job as a photographer to kind of just shine a light on that. So I really just been trying to connect with a lot of the business owners and different people down there in Greenwood and just trying to tell their story through my eyes.
Yeah, tell us, we're going to look through some of your photos here. Tell us just a little bit about, why this means so much to you to highlight the Greenwood district through photography. Yeah,
I think Greenwood is like a very historic thing in the black community, especially. A lot of people just grow up not knowing about it. So the opportunity that I have here to kind of share, what this looks like and really just, provide imagery to a lot of the people about, what was and what could have been is really doing, me a really good service, I think.
Yeah, we talked about that, Tom, during the commercial break, about the fact you were born and raised in Sacramento. I was born and raised in Detroit, never heard of the 1921 Tulsa Race Massacre.
Exactly.
Didn't know about the Greenwood district until moving to Tulsa. What are some things that you're surprised of now that you're here in Tulsa, maybe that you've learned about the Greenwood district?
Yeah, definitely. I think one of the largest things that really stuck out to me was just how big Greenwood was before the massacre, and then the thought of what it is now versus what it was in the past is really just something that really stands out to me. So I think capturing the essence that it is right now is really serving a really solid purpose to show, people who maybe have never heard of this, they can kind of dig into that and figure out for themselves.
As we're getting to know each other, you mentioned people have been very welcoming here in Tulsa. Tell me about the experience of living here and what it's been like for you and for your business.
Yeah, so for my business, it's been a really great opportunity. Coming here to Tulsa, it's just not as saturated as a lot of other places that I've lived. I was in D.C. for a little bit. I was also in Sacramento, California, and just trying to break into the art scene out there is just a lot different. Here there was space for me, really. So I had really great opportunities to network with different art organizations and kind of get my foot in the door. And I actually have an art show coming up in May next month.
Oh, wow, tell us about it. Yeah, tell us about it.
So it's in collaboration with Clean Hands and Art House Tulsa. It'll be May 6th at Clean Hands right here in downtown.
Awesome, very cool. I was really surprised by the art and music scene when I moved here. You too?
Yes, definitely. Yeah. I wasn't sure what to expect, but once I got here, I was like, oh wow, this is something I can definitely get into. Yeah.
You just recently moved here. Will you stay here, do you think?
I definitely think I'll call Tulsa home from now on. Yeah, it's close enough to everything. I have family in Wichita as well, so this is a real good place for me, I think.
Excellent. Tom, we're so glad to have you in Tulsa, my friend. It's nice to meet you. I'm digging the hair.
Thank you so much.
Love the photography, and we'll check out your big show coming up next month.
Definitely, come out.
Sounds good.
Appreciate it.
We'll be back right after this break.